So what is earnest money, and what is the most important thing about earnest money in Alabama? Okay, so first of all, earnest money is good faith money that is put down by the buyer and held in an escrow account. Usually the buyer broker's escrow account or maybe a title company's escrow account. And it is held there until closing, where it is applied to the cash to close of the buyer, or if the transaction does not close, it needs to be dispersed back to whoever is due back the money, right? So per the contract. But what most people do not understand is that the buyer and the seller both have to sign that release and agree where that money is to go, right? So if the buyer feels like they can get out of the contract because they are protected by a contingency and they feel like the money should go back to the buyer, the seller still has to sign, okay? If the seller feels like all contingencies have been removed and the earnest money should go to them, the buyer still has to sign, okay? So what happens if neither party will sign the release? Well, then it goes to an arbitrator, which is basically like a judge, and they look at all facts of the situation of the case, and they make a judgment on who gets the earnest money, okay? And our contracts read that the loser pays all the fees, all right? So in review, the most important thing, or the thing you may not know about earnest money, is that no matter who thinks they should get the earnest money, both parties must sign the release.